Okay, hi. So today I wanted to do a little video about why it's worth it to pay more for a corset. And I'll start with this one that I have on right now. This right here, I know you aren't supposed to lace in the front, but it doesn't really matter for this corset. This corset is a SHAPERX. It's about $40 on Amazon. As you can see, it has a ridiculously long front busk. It's like 15 inches long. It gives you quite the corset penis. It's not nice whatsoever. It also, as you can see, is not very curvy at all. Let me raise my arm. Not very curvy at all. When I measure at my waist, it's a 34, which is nice or whatever, but I really would like much more of a dramatic effect. Also, this is a cheap corset, so it doesn't go up very high in the back. And so you can see there's a lot of back fat rolls going on right there, and that's not cute. Nobody likes back fat rolls. And so I had used this one, and I think I used an Everbellum corset before, and while these are good and well, they're all right, they'll get the job done, they'll accomplish like the support aspect, you're gonna wear these down very quickly, and like I said, they just aren't like it claims it has steel bones, but I can bend them very easily, see, as compared to the Orchard corset. And like, this is supposed to be a strong, thick busk, and I can bend it really easily as well. That the snaps won't stay lined up, which there's just a bunch of little things. And so, like I said, it's not a horrible corset. It was about 30 bucks or whatever, but you get what you pay for. And so, let me just see. And as I was saying, this corset is not curvy very much at all. Here's my back fat roll. This corset's not very curvy, so you see the gap spread out toward the bottom right here, because my hips are too wide for this corset. So yeah, let me put on a different one, and then I'll show the difference. Okay, so this that I have on is my first Orchard corset. This is a CS411. This is by far the most comfortable corset I own currently. As you can see, it has a nice curve. I can get down to like 33.5 inches on this one, which this is a 28. That puts me within 5 inches of closing, and this is comfortably closed. Like, I didn't tight lace it at all. But this, since it was my first one, I kind of cheated on my measurements, and I assumed I had a very, very short torso because I'm only 5 foot tall, you know? Turns out you can have a longer torso and still be short. It's like your sitting torso and all that. And that's why it's like important to do your research when you're gonna buy and actually spend money on it. I spent $70 on this one, and while it's pretty, it's satin, and I love it. This is my pink lady. She gives me a great curve. She gives me hella back fat. Also, see, not cute right there. I can lace her parallel. Like I said, I did not tight lace this at all, so it's real open. I think there's like I said, like 5 inches or so. But the biggest issue is this right here. I got the mama pooch, you know, and this corset is doing nothing for it. What they suggested was that I get a 411 long line, which may or may not be my next purchase. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to be switching over to an MCC because I really, really like my next corset, my ivory, my extra curvy from Orchard Corsets that I'm going to put on now. Wait, so before I put that other corset on, I just want to talk about how well made the Orchard Corsets are. As you can tell, the other one, I could bend them really easily. This one, I cannot. They have a little more resistance. The busks in the front definitely do not bend. The eyelets hold on to their loops. This is a well-made corset, and it's pretty, you know. I love how it feels. It's able to be worn under my clothes. It's just a matter of me wanting to work on that mama pooch. So, hi Lucy. Hi Mama. All right. Let me switch corsets now. Okay, so this is my latest beautiful corset from Orchard Corsets. It is CS 479 extra curvy, so you can see it has quite an hourglass shape. It's longer. It's about 10.5 inches long, and so it does a little bit for my mama pooch. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know how I've been tucking it up into my corset. I didn't right now because I'm trying to show something. I'm trying to show, you know, the silhouette, and I'm a little bit wider when I pull up the belly into it because obviously, you know, there's more to displace and more for the corset to have to squish. But this corset, it's polyester on the outside. It's not satin, unfortunately, like the other one. And they only offer it in black and white, which is something I'm really bummed about. I hope they eventually get other colors. Or maybe they'll put the one they had on Christmas on sale and I'll get it. Anyway, because it's like satin, and I really like the satin corsets. Anyway, this is polyester on the outside. It has very stiff steel boning, very stiff busks. It's sturdy. It, what do you call it? Oh, I forgot where I was going. One thing I like about it, it goes up higher in the back, so it helps you to avoid that dreaded back. And then, as you can see, I'm pretty close to being able to close it. Right here, I have like 4 inches or so. This is a 28-inch corset, by the way. So, yeah, sorry, that was work calling. Apparently, I don't know, like, I was, like, not clocked in, but I was able to chart. It's, like, a weird thing, so I had to straighten it out. But, and now I'm feeding Lucy. What, babies? But, yeah, MCC corsets, they're, like, gonna be the next step up. They're a little more expensive. They are... Those are 90 to like 120, 130 plus, or like a custom corset. They all get more expensive basically from here on out. Even Orchard has some that are like, you know, $70, $80. But it's really worth it to invest in a good one because really, Zoe's talking about me. Really, Lucy? Yeah, it's worth it to invest in a good corset. So anyways, that's just a little bit more information. It's really important to like do the research, a lot of research before you buy them. Especially, like I said, these are like 60, 70, 80, 90, $100+ corsets. And so you need to have one that's going to fit you well, that's like for your body type, know your measurements and your squishiness and all of that good stuff. But thank you for watching. I'm going to keep trying making these videos. Like, I know there's already a lot of info out there, but like you're going along with me as I learn some of this stuff as well. And yeah, so thank you, and subscribe, and love y'all. Bye.